Hi everyone, I'm Bindu Jayadev. Welcome you to my channel Math Studio. In this video, we will discuss special purpose index numbers, that is cost of living index number. If you are new to this channel, please do subscribe. Don't forget to click the bell icon so you don't miss out new lectures for different concepts of this same topic index numbers. Students, please like and share the video with your friends. This topic is a part of the syllabus for different programs BCom, BMS, BBI, BAF, and MBA. What do you mean by cost of living index number? Index number, this index number is constructed to study the effect of changes in prices on the cost of living of a particular class of people at a given place during a certain period. If you consider the people, those who are living in a city, if you are going to compare for two cities, the study for effect of changes in prices, or otherwise, if you are considering the agricultural labors, or you are considering for the industrial workers, or a particular class of people that is a government employees in a particular area, if you are going to study the effect of changes in prices which is going to affect the cost of living, that index is called as cost of living index number. Now see, suppose if you are considering cost of living index number for a particular year, that means I'm taking an example 2023 and 2022. Here 2022 is a base year and 2023 is a current year. Suppose cost of living index number for this particular year is 125. What do you mean by that? That means in order to maintain a same standard of living as 2022, one will have to spend 25% more in 2023 year than 2022. Here, the concept of base year, current year in index number, I have explained in the video lecture 1 of index number series. Students, please refer to that video for better understanding. I will give you the link in the description box below. You are suggested to watch lecture 1 and lecture 2 and to learn the method of construction of index numbers and practice the related sums for better clarity. Now here, we are going to learn how to construct the cost of living index number. As per the purpose and scope of study, the method of construction of index number is divided into two. That means two methods. One is aggregate expenditure method and second one family budget method. Now here we will consider aggregate expenditure method. As per this method, the weights are determined on the basis of the quantities consumed or the proportion of expenditure of that quantity. That means here we are going to consider the quantity which is consumed. Suppose in the base year, the quantity consumed is denoted by Q0. Now, what is cost of living index number? That is by aggregate expenditure. What's the formula? That is sigma P1 Q0 divided by sigma P0 Q0 into 100. The same formula we have studied, that is as Lasperis index number. I have explained all special cases of index number in lecture 2. Students, please refer that video to learn different types of weighted index numbers. Here, Lasperis index number and cost of living index number by aggregative expenditure method is the same. That means here, how I explained last time, you are going to write sigma P1 and denominator P0 first, and you are multiply with Q0, the quantity consumed in the base year. Therefore, that is a formula. Now, by family budget method, instead of the quantity consumed, we are going to consider the weightage, that is W. Therefore, the formula is become sigma I, that is here using capital I, W divided by sigma W. This is the same formula which we learned, that is for the average price relative of weighted index number. And what is I here? Sorry, I equal to P1 divided by P0 into 100. Now, these are the two different methods you can calculate cost of living index number. First method is aggregate expenditure method and second method is family budget method. Now, we'll consider the example. First question, example number 1. For the following data, calculate cost of living index number. You want to calculate the cost of living index number for the particular year 2006 by which method? Aggregate expenditure method, and also interpret the result. Now see the columns. Commodity, quantity year 2000. Quantity means that is Q0 because 2000. How I wrote 0 Q0 because 2000 and 2006. That means 2000 is a base year and 2006 is a current year. Now, price per unit, that is P0. 2000 price, that is P0. 2006 price, it is denoted by P1. That means here 4 columns are there: commodity, Q0, P0 and P1. Now, we need to calculate cost of living index number by which method? Aggregate expenditure method. What's the formula? Sigma P1 Q0 divided by sigma P0 Q0 into 100. That means when you're going to construct the table, that is for the solution, how many columns you record? First 4 columns, that is in order. We are going to write C, your commodity, and next P1, then Q P1, then next is P0. One second, I'll just rub it here. That is P0, next Q0. After that, these are the 4 columns, that is we can copy from the question. Now we need to construct 2 more columns. That columns depends upon the formula. I always explain for the last lectures. Depends on the formula you are going to construct your column, extra column. That is, first you need to make it P1 Q0 and next is P0 Q0. See here, I have written P1 Q0, that column, and P0 Q0 next column. Now I have already copied the value. While copying, don't make mistake. P1 means that is current year price, that is 2006 price, 18, 15. Here I have written 18, this 18, 15, 24, 24, 36 and 72. P0 next and Q0. Now what is P1 Q0? P1 Q0 means P1 into Q0, right? You are going to multiply P1 with corresponding Q0. Next column P0 into Q0. Now start multiplying. Use your calculator, that is simple calculator, and multiply 18 here P1 Q0. 18 into 10, that is 180. Next, like that way to continue. 15 into 15, that is 225. Next 120. Next 145. 288, that is 36 into 8. Okay, 288, and next is again 288. That means this column we completed. Next P0 Q0, that means P0 multiplied with Q0. Here 120, 12 into 10, 120, 135, 90, again 90, 240 and 192. Now what you are going to do last? Here both the columns add to find the sum, that is this column sigma, that is sigma P1 Q0, you will get it this column, and next column sigma P0 Q0. Therefore here the answer 867 and here 1245, 1245. Now we can use the formula. Therefore, step number 1, you have completed the columns. That means table with how many columns? 4 plus 2. 4 from the question and 2 depends upon your formula. I have constructed P1 Q0 and P0 Q0. That means P1 and P0 you are multiply with Q0. That means here P1 Q0 and P0 Q0. These are the extra columns. Okay. Now by aggregative expenditure method, cost of living index number, you will write the formula, that is sigma P1 Q0 divided by sigma P0 Q0 into 100. That is equal to, substitute the value 1245, 1245 divided by 867 into 100. The answer is 143.60 is the cost of living index number if you compare with 2000 and 2006 prices. Now they ask you to interpret the result. Therefore, we can write the price of commodities have gone up to, see here 143.60. That means it increased 43.60%. Therefore, gone up to 43.60% and complete the answer. Therefore, this is the way you are going to calculate cost of living index number by aggregate expenditure method. Remember the formula, the same formula as your last price index number, that is P1 into Q0 divided by sigma P0 into Q0 into 100 is the formula for cost of living index number by which method? Aggregate expenditure method. Therefore, we have discussed one of the method here. Now, next question, we will discuss the next method, that is family budget method. Now, read the question. For the following data, calculate cost of living index number for the year 2016 by the family, which method? Family budget method. Now see, aggregate expenditure method normally will use the Q0, that is the quantity consumed, but family budget method, that is weightage. Therefore, here definitely in the question they are going to provide you the weightage. Now, price in group food, clothing, light and fuel, rent, miscellaneous, price in 2011 and price in 2016. 2011 and 2016, that means here this is your base year and this is your current year. For price in 2011 denoted by P0, price in 2016 denoted by P1, and weight, that is your weightage, that is W. Therefore, there are three columns here, P0, P1, W, and the group. Different items it is given. Now, for the answer column, we will going to decide that. See, first these four columns are going to be there. Then the format C, next is P1, P0 and W. This is from the question. Now, what is the extra column we need to prepare? According to your formula. What is the formula? Sigma I W divided by sigma W. What is I? I equal to P1 divided by P0 into 100. We have done lots of question in the same format. That is in lecture 1. Please refer it. I have showed you how to calculate the weighted index number by using different methods. Okay. Therefore, here first you need to calculate I, then you need to calculate IW. Therefore, you will create a column, that is I extra column. What is I? P1 divided by P0 into 100. That means you need to calculate for each and every item I. That means current price divided by base price into 100. And next column, that is I into W. Therefore, here first copy the question, that is P1. P1 means price in 2006, 36.96. I have copied the values, and P0 again I have copied, W, that also copied the value. Now here we are going to calculate I. I means P1 divided by P0. Therefore, here in the group food, that is P1 divided by P0. That means this way you are going to calculate. 36 divided by 15 into 100. Those who are watching first time students, I'll ask you to subscribe my channel Math Studio. You will get more lectures for this same topic. Therefore, you can refer that topics for the concepts. Now here, 36 into 15 into 100, we are going to calculate the value, that is 240. Here, this is 200. 96 divided by 48, 2 into 100, 200. Again, this is 300. 90 divided by 30 into 100, 300. Next, again 300 and 200. You have completed the column I. After completing the column I, you are going to multiply I and W, that is 14400. Next, 1000, 2 into 200, sorry, 5 into 200. Next, 3 into 10, that is 3000. Again, next it is 300 into 15, that is 4500, 4500 and 2000. Now what you are going to do, you need to find the sum of IW, correct? Because we need to substitute in the formula IW. Therefore, add this column, the last column, you are going to get 24,900. Now what else you need? You need sigma W, the total weightage. That means 60 plus 5 plus 10 plus 15 plus 10, that is coming 100. Okay, that means you have completed the first step. You have completed your table. Table consists of 6 columns. First 4 columns from the question and 2 extra columns. I showed you how do you construct the column. Therefore, each and every time I'm telling you for the type of questions from the index number, please write the formula first. Just roughly write it and see that what you need to consider. According to the formula, you are going to consider the extra column. Once the column is ready, just substitute in the formula. That's your answer. Therefore, here by family budget method, cost of living index number, therefore write the formula, that is sigma I W divided by sigma W, and complete the formula. That means I equal to, you should provide P1 divided by P0 into 100. Therefore, cost of living index number sigma IW, what's the value? 24,900 divided by 100. Therefore, answer is 249. Therefore, this is a cost of living index number once you compare the years, that is 2011 and 2016. Therefore, here I showed you the two different methods you are constructing the cost of living index number. Therefore, question also come for the examination. Construct the cost of living index number by which method? One is aggregate expenditure method, or otherwise family budget method. Both the questions normally come for 5 marks. Therefore, here the table, it's normally for 3 marks and the remaining calculation is for 2 marks. Learn the formula properly. Therefore, here the formula for the first method, it is connected to a last price formula, and second one with the weighted index number. Therefore, hi students, thank you for watching. If you have any questions, suggestions, or any doubts, please ask in the comment box. If you really enjoyed the lecture, please like and share. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you never miss out video updates of new topics. Thank you.